Aston Martin and Lawrence Stroll want to poach Adrian Newey off of Red Bull. Guys, what's up? Welcome back to Racing Direct. Yes, you heard that correctly. It sounds like old man Big Papa Lawrence Stroll wants to make an offer to Adrian Newey that he just can't refuse. In fact, it sounds like he's already made that offer, and it happened during the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix weekend. Now, we don't know the exact dollar amount or the exact contract length that was offered to Adrian Newey. However, if you take a look at Lawrence Stroll's track record of offering big bucks to some big name players, that goes from drivers to personnel, everybody that's involved within the team, can't imagine he's going to shy away from offering some big dollars to one of the greatest car designers of all time. Now, of course, Adrian Newey has been around in Formula 1 for a very long time, and in recent times, of course, he has provided some of the best cars on the grid in the form of Red Bulls from the Sebastian Vettel era, and now into the Max Verstappen era. Of course, we are in another wave of absolute dominance from Adrian Newey built cars. But with all of the power struggles that are happening internally within Red Bull, the sort of civil war we might call it, between Christian Horner, Helmut Marko, as well as the head honchos from the Red Bull parent company back in Austria, things are a little bit rocky right now, and this seems like people like Adrian Newey, who were once untouchable, could be in a vulnerable position to be poached off of the team and taken away for some big dollars, in this case being offered from Lawrence Stroll and Aston Martin. Now, of course, Lawrence Stroll has made it very clear especially when he bought Aston Martin, he is not messing around. He wants to build a championship winning team, and he will do whatever it takes, and he will sign whoever he needs to sign to make that happen. Of course, he made some statement signings on the driver's side of things with multiple world champions in Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso. Now he wants the key personnel to be brought into the team behind the scenes to build the winning race cars that are needed. He's already poached some big names off the likes of Mercedes, and now he wants to go after Red Bull's main designer. Of course, let's not forget as well that Aston Martin is building a huge new facility in England where they will be developing their Formula 1 cars. Of course, Lawrence has also signed a massive deal with Honda to be the exclusive works team starting in 2026 with the new engine regulations. And honestly, who knows, maybe if he is able to poach Adrian Newey for the 2025 season and get ahead in development for 2026, maybe we could see a championship contending Aston Martin once the new regulations roll around. Now, of course, it's not going to be easy to pry someone like Adrian Newey away from a championship winning team like Red Bull. He's definitely in the best position he could possibly be in right now, but as we all know, all good things must come to an end. We saw 4 years of dominance from Red Bull between 2010 and 2013, and then obviously when the regulations changed in 2014, they kind of fell off a little bit. Mercedes took over the reins. Now they're coming back, but now we're going to see another major regulations change in 2026. Who knows? Someone could take over the reins just like Mercedes took it from Red Bull back in 2014. And given this super team that Lawrence Stroll is currently building at Aston Martin, maybe Adrian Newey could see, hey, the grass could be greener on the other side of things, and maybe he could see a big opportunity to create another championship winning team, but this time in British racing green. And of course, we cannot rule out the possibility of, if Adrian Newey actually does leave Red Bull and goes to Aston Martin, well, who's to say that Max Verstappen might not do the same thing and stick with the designer who's created some of his greatest race cars that has helped lead him to some championships. Personally, I'm still not really buying into the idea that Verstappen is going to leave Red Bull amidst all the internal turmoil that's going on at the team. I'm still thinking he's going to stick around there and at least see out his contract until the end of 2028, but we've seen crazier things happen. We just saw Lewis Hamilton announce that he is leaving his Mercedes contract early to join Ferrari next year. So we never really know. Max Verstappen could be pried away to Aston Martin and join Adrian Newey. Who really knows? We haven't really heard anything from Adrian Newey, Red Bull, or Aston Martin since the development, but it sounds like, yes, there could be a slight possibility that Adrian Newey could leave Red Bull behind and go and build a championship contending car for Aston Martin. But guys, what do you think about that? Do you think Lawrence Stroll's big money offer could actually pry Adrian Newey away from Red Bull and build a new car for the Aston Martin Honda outfit in 2026? Give me those thoughts in the comments down below, and of course, make sure you've hit subscribe, like, comment, and share. Really helps as always. We'll see you next time on Racing Direct.